church in Kerala recently screened the contentious movie The Kerala Story, directed by Sudipto Sen, for teenagers as part of what they called an intensive training program. The Idukki Diocese, under the prominent Syro-Malabar Catholic Church, screened the movie for students studying in Standard 10, 11 and 12 and asked them to discuss the film and write a review. The church screened the movie after national broadcaster Doordarshan. Now, the screening of the movie triggered a massive row, following which the diocese claimed that the movie was shown to create awareness about love relationships and its consequences and dangers. In fact, the diocese's media in charge essentially indicated that they conduct this only to ensure that there is more information about the movie. In fact, Republic TV has also reached out to yet another diocese in Kerala, which is now coming in full support of Idukki. In fact, Father George has opened up for the first time, simply saying that the reason why they are going to show Kerala Story once again is because they want to conduct an intensive training program for children every year during vacations. Father George, who's the director of KCYM, spoke to us a short while back saying that it isn't a propaganda film, rather it is the reality of Kerala which ought to be shown. Listen to this exclusive conversation with Father George. There's been a massive furore in Kerala over the screening of the Kerala Story. First, it was whether at all Doordarshan should be allowed to screen the Kerala Story or not. And now, wading into the controversy are the churches in Kerala. Joining us on this is exclusive is Father George. Father George, thank you very much for joining us on this broadcast. As I understand, the church that you are affiliated to is also now planning to screen the Kerala Story. This after the backlash that we saw after the Idukki church actually decided to screen the Kerala Story. So the first I would like to know from you, why exactly is the church really planning to screen the Kerala Story?
Yeah, sure. First of all, this film is not a banned one. We are permitted to show it everywhere to anyone in Kerala. There is no ban at all. So first of all, I have to clarify that this is not a banned film. As part of Idukki Diocese, they have showed in their catechetical program, which was also in the last days. I think it is on April 4th. They have showed this to the catechetical students. This is the context of the problem. Here, after that incident, here the left and right political parties turned against Idukki Diocese, and they promoted a campaign against Idukki Diocese. I think this is something violence happened here against Idukki Diocese. So our diocese, Thamarassery diocese, raised the voice, and we have made a protest against this. Actually, we made a support to we gave a support to Idukki Diocese because they cannot.
You are saying, Father George, you're saying that this is a support that you're extending to the Idukki Diocese, but the question that many are asking is that you plan to show this film to children. This has been certified as an A-rated film after multiple cuts, roughly about 10 cuts in the year May 2023. Despite that, the church believes that they can show this film to children. Is that permissible? Because this could be a violation of the Cinematograph Act.
Yeah, please understand that it is shown to 12th standard students only. I think it is showed in Idukki Diocese only to the 12th standard students only. Not to minor students. Many of them are, I think, 18 plus students. Then in Thamarassery Diocese, we are showing is only to youth who are above 18, not to minors. So I think there is no problem in it. Some fraternity movement and at all filed cases against this problem to child line and much other way. I think there is no problem in that. Then one other thing is that if in Doordarshan it is showed publicly to all people to see it, then what is the problem in it showing to all?
Father George, many would also now argue that by showing this film, is the church taking a position as far as love jihad is concerned? And the fact of the matter is that many would then ask, what have you essentially done in terms of documenting the cases of love jihad?
Yeah, sure. In media, you are taking is love jihad is first of all in a wrong way. The definition of love jihad is something different, I think, because we have dealt a lot of cases, especially in our diocese, in our one special ministry that recovering such kind of incidents, such kind of ladies. Around 320 cases we have dealt within last 5 years. In these cases, I have understood that love jihad, the term must be explained as not a recruitment to Afghanistan or any Arab countries, but it is actually its prime aim is conversion. That has happened in a lot of cases here. If love relationship is meant for a good life, for a happy life, other than it goes to some other theological concepts, I think it is wrong. If it is done by any religion, that's my position. The love relationship
Father
must
George,
lead for, yeah.
Right. Father George, Kerala Chief Minister Mr. Vijayan says that Kerala Story is a propaganda film. Would you agree with the position that has been taken by the Chief Minister, or would you say that it is imperative that the Church actually shows people of Kerala, children of Kerala, the reality, because you believe that this is a real story and perhaps it should be shown to many others?
Yeah, this film express a real story which has happened in many of our girls, especially in Trivandrum, Trivandrum-based girl Nimisha Nair, Ernakulam-based Sonia Sebastian, Marin Jacob. Such a girls are trapped in such a way and taken to Arab countries, and they are living now in Afghanistan. A few examples are here in such a way in which the film presents. Maybe some fictions may be presented in that film, but almost the first steps in my view, almost the first steps of trafficking or tracking these students are very clear and very correct correctly presented in that film. I think Chief Minister have said about many of the recruitments which has happened from Kerala in last 2-3 years. That is above 100. Many of them are men's. NIA has arrested around 142 people, who are related to IS directly from Kerala last years. So such kind of recruitment and terrorist relationships are very live in Kerala. But I say that such kind of love jihad issue not at all related to such kind of recruitment. It is its final aim is conversion. Here the problem is I have raised just a minute ago is that there is a theological based love relationship has maintained here by the support many associations, many Muslim associations. That makes some trouble in our people, in our girls, some worries in parents, and in many cases parents has no connection after their marriage. Not at all. They couldn't call them, or they couldn't connect to them. That is a great problem. Is always relation between two families, but here it is happening some kind of kidnapping, a lawful kidnapping. So that is something wrong way, I think.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Father George, for joining us on this broadcast and explaining your perspective on this entire matter.